Hi guys and girls, I'm Obsidian Ant and welcome back to another Elite Dangerous live stream. It's been a while since we've done one of these. I was away on holiday for a little over a week. Went up to the Lake District here in the UK, and absolutely lovely area. Did a lot of climbing up some of their lovely environment. Mountains, I guess they call them. Depends on where you live. You may not necessarily class them as mountains, I guess, but over 1,000 feet in some cases, so pretty nice. But it means I'm right behind on the Distant Worlds expedition. We're still here in the Galactic course, so pretty much the same location as where we left off a little while ago, and I haven't set the rudder pedals up correctly there, so give me 2 seconds. But how is everyone? I hope you're all doing well. Nice to see everyone again. Strawberry, hello there. Nice to see you again, Duchess. I hope you're all good. Timothy Blystone, how you doing? Oh, you're playing a bit of Apex. You know what? I still haven't tried that out yet. I've downloaded it, but haven't actually tried it. I hear good things about it, though. I hear very good things about it. Less so about Anthem. Don't hear much good stuff about that, unfortunately. But I didn't purchase it, so I guess that's not really too much of a problem for me. Yeah. You know what? We're here on Twitch as well. I don't know if I've set the settings wrong there. No, we're all good. We're all good over there on Twitch, I think. So yeah, let's go. Let's have a look around. Let's see what there is to see. Now, hopefully, let's get inside the ship. We can see the destinations that we've got to head towards here for Distant Worlds 2. Because I will try and catch up. I'm not going to get too much closer on this stream, but over the next week or so, we'll see how close we can actually get. So where am I from? I'm actually from the south of the UK, south of England, in Kent. Lone Renegade, hello there. Hey Steve Johnson, hello Decca, hello everyone. Hello Las Vegas. Yeah, Lone Renegade, Barnard's Loop is perhaps one of the best areas in the game. Absolutely stunning. It does take a little bit of effort to get there now, unfortunately, with the permit locks, but they're not so bad that they absolutely prevent you from getting in there. Scotland. So yeah, I was very close to Scotland a week ago, up there near the Lake District. Not too far, I guess. What, another hour's drive, and I would have been in Scotland. Didn't actually do that though. Maybe next time. Ah, Lone Wolfpack. You're from Tunbridge. Oh, very close then. Been there plenty of times. I was actually in Maidstone earlier today, so even closer to you there. The Nadish, hello there, and hello Rob. 50 hours isn't bad, Nadesh, but yeah, plenty of more hours that you can put into the game if you really want. What's going on here? There we go. Right. Yeah, hello Timothy. Nice to see you again. And David as well. Hello. So the green markers here are Distant Worlds 2 bookmarks. Wow, there's a lot of them. We've come back from that direction. We're heading off over here. I'm wondering whether or not we can have a look at the Distant Worlds 2 itinerary just to see if there's any locations worth visiting along the route here. Give me 2 seconds and we'll see what we can find. So I believe this is the latest. This is the latest waypoint, is it? That's stage 2, waypoints 9 to waypoints 10. What's going on here? says it was posted on the 25th of October. That can't be right, can it? What am I missing? Well, I assume that's correct. Must be. I'll show you guys, and we'll see if we can work out together what's going on here, because I'm a bit out of touch with what's going on. Right, so what we want is that, and hopefully, yep, you can see the screen there. Cold year, you recently started playing this, 100 hours in, but started in the middle of Distant Worlds 2. When will Distant Worlds 3 happen? And how should you prepare? So, no news on Distant Worlds 3. There was 4 years or 3 years between Distant Worlds 1 and Distant Worlds 2. So, if there is going to be a Distant Worlds 3, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be anytime soon. There was a gap of many years between the first Distant Worlds and the second one. So, yeah, we'll have to see. Alex, thank you very much. Oh, sorry to hear, Thomas, that the graphics card you've got is a little bit too old for the game. Yeah, 1050 will play the game just fine. I actually got a 1050 on my laptop and it works just fine for Elite. So, oh, we get an RTX 2070. Well, that'd be more than enough for Elite. So I assume this is the right thing I'm looking at here on the screen. It says October 25th is the only odd thing. I can't quite understand why that is, but it does say Distant Worlds 2. I've got it from this post here, posted last Wednesday, so it's only just been posted. Yeah, Waypoint 11 revealed is on Sunday, 7th of April, so we're going towards Waypoint 10 here. So this is I guess has got to be correct, isn't it? Greetings from Waypoint 10. Hello there. Oh, Deca Solo. You put a link there. Let me click on that. That's the one. Yep. Distant Worlds Waypoint 9 to Waypoint 10. Do you happen to have the link there to Waypoint 9 as well? The one before this, because I think I missed that as well. Oh, dog barking now. I don't know if you can hear that. So it points to see along the way. Let's have a look. See how close that is. Oh, that goes way past the other bits there. Thank you, Deca. Yeah, I think this is the one beyond where I am right now. I need Waypoint 8 to 9, I think, because I'm quite a way behind, unfortunately. But we can. Oh no, here we go. Is there more here? I think we might have it. Goliath's Rest. Oh, I'm near Sagittarius A. I'm a long way back. Let's have a look where this one is. That's the one, I think. Yeah, I got it. Thank you, Deca. I've just scrolled down and found that. So, I guess these aren't clickable. So we can't see the itinerary there, but this is where I'm located, and we'll simply go towards one of the closest bookmarks. So yeah, you can see I'm still very close to Sagittarius A here. Let's go to this bookmark here. Actually, you can't see that because you can still see the monitor, can't you? Let's go to that. Let's go back there, and there we go. Right, let's head out. Let's head out towards the first bookmark. Yeah, that one to do. Blackjack, hello there. Araxla hasn't been found? No. If you saw that video, I probably should change the title to reflect the fact that it was an April Fool's joke. Perhaps I'll do that on the video, seeing as we're not on April 1st anymore. Duchess, it wasn't my dog, it was Spidey's dog. Spidey DMD is one of the admins from the Discord server. He's a moderator here. It was his dogs who got caught by the skunks. Or his dogs, rather. I think he's managed to sort them out now. Stephen, I'm glad you liked it. Right, that will do, I think. So let's head off. We're in a really nice location here, actually. With that lava world. As always, a lot of nice locations here in Elite. Well, David, I do. That's me, I guess, low key sometimes. It just tends to be my MO, I guess. Hey there, Orange. I'm glad to hear you liked it. I was surprised to actually see the reception to it. A lot of people seemed to see the joke of it, so it was really, really nice. Elite Rebel, the ship is the Crate Phantom. Yeah, Deviant, it's the Crate Phantom. It released in December, I think, of 2018 with Chapter 4. It did, didn't it? It was a Chapter 4 ship, wasn't it? Along with a member. Yeah, I really liked the idea of using the Konami code. Something recognisable, at least for many people. I was hoping that would give it away. It needed a couple of hints to try and give away the fact that I was joking without me outright saying I was joking. So thanks, Adam. Thanks for the link there, Commander Decker. Yeah, got it. Thank you for that. %, agree, David. Phantom definitely my favourite exploration ship by a long, long way. That's, again, yeah, I agree, because I don't like the Anaconda. Personally, I'm not a big fan of exploring in the large ships. So, definitely the Asp works well for me. Do I play Elite very often in VR? Now, I used to, but nowadays a lot less so. And it's not because I don't like VR, but it's because I spend a lot of my time capturing footage. Even when I'm just doing a regular play session, I like to capture the footage. And obviously if I'm capturing VR footage, it's not the same as capturing footage off the monitor. Not as effective. So yeah, I miss out a little bit on that in a lot of ways. Uptown, why do I prefer the Phantom over the Asp? So it's pretty much a better all-round ship. It's got more module slots. It's got a much better jump range. There's really no downsides to it, aside from the fact that the Asp is a little bit more manoeuvrable and arguably has got a slightly better field of view from the canopy or the cockpit. Did I enjoy the free Hutton Burger up at the Orbital? Along with the free Anaconda. The free Anaconda Burger. I have got the Guardian FSD booster, yes, and max jump range is, let's have a look, I think it's 60 light years. Yeah, you can actually get higher than that with a Crate Phantom, but not with that loadout that I've got here. It really depends on what you want to do at Nadesh. You could spend a lot of time engineering the Python. The Crate Mark II, though, is a really nice ship. It really depends what you want to do with it. Hey there, Picard. Knight Templar, how do you unlock the Guardian FSD? Now, I do have a video on it myself. Actually, yes, I think I do. But either way, I recommend you go look at Exigious's YouTube video, because I know for sure he's definitely covered that. And so just go type into YouTube Exigious FSD unlock, and you'll find exactly what you need there. Yeah, Endobladers, put the right name in there. Right, let's start doing a little bit of scanning here, see what we can find. How much storage space would you need? Infinity storage space is the best storage space. Strawberry. I've got a whole bunch of storage here, many terabytes, all full up, and it's never enough. Never enough. Right, what do we got here? Why can we not? What's going on? What am I doing wrong? There we go. Well, we've got a water world here. We will scan that. So at this point, we're getting out to the area where we're not going to see another station. Very unlikely that we're going to see another station now, because the last station was in the middle of the galaxy, Sagittarius A, and we're now going beyond that. It's unlikely there's going to be another station unless another one is created en route. So it's getting less of a concern for me, or less of an issue, to actually start scanning for credits. So high value worlds, not really interested in the credits now, because it's quite probable that I won't be taking this ship back home. I've already got other ships and other accounts in the inhabited bubble. So what I'm looking for now really is just places that actually look visually interesting and visually appealing. So yeah, more about the visuals here and what we can actually see. Looking for some nice locations. So we're not going to worry too much about any of these. Raptor, hello there. Commander Dragonhearth, will I play more No Man's Sky when the update comes out? Definitely. So keep an eye out for that. Both there'll be videos on that as well as live streams on that as well. So do keep an eye out on that. Orange Phoenix, I prefer the new scanner 100 times more. I think the old one was dull. There was no gameplay there. At least now we've got a bit of gameplay. So I don't really know Wolfpack. I'd hope there's going to be a new storyline out there somewhere. I know Frontier are going to be doing some new events before too much longer. They've said they've replaced the community goals with events. So yeah, maybe anything's possible, I guess. Do I still play Warframe? I definitely do. I haven't played it for a good week or so, maybe 10 days, because I've really only just got back into the swing of things after my break. But Warframe is still up there with one of my favourite games, so definitely I will be playing more of that. Angry Mosquito, hello there, I'm doing good, thanks. I hope you're alright. How are you doing? Ooh, dual joystick setup. Glitchy, nice. That's something I still haven't tried yet. The Road to Riches video, I can imagine, has definitely got potential to give people many credits, so I'm glad to hear that worked for you. Nice. What will a megaship be doing at Sagittarius A? I'd imagine it'd be like the other megaships at Duchess, that for now at least it'll just be sitting there, but it's nice to have there. But then again, it might jump around, mightn't it, as the megaships do move around, so it's possible it will keep moving around. That'd be nice. Yeah, Big Fist. It was the Plains of Eidolon update, wasn't it, yesterday? Quite a surprise, because I wasn't expecting that one. Dals. I'm not sure how we pronounce your name there, Daz. But if I skipped over a question, please accept my apologies. It's sometimes a little bit difficult to, well, I'm planned to actually read all the chat. I've got both YouTube chat open here as well as Twitch chat, as I'm streaming on both platforms, so it does mean that sometimes I miss things, but there's no ill will there. If I miss a question or something you want me to say, just post it again, and sooner or later I'll see it. So you haven't played for 2 years. Did they increase the jump range on ships, or does this new one just have a great base jump range? So they have increased the jump range, but not directly. What's happened is there's been engineers put into the game. If you hadn't played for 2 years, you might have missed the engineers, in which case it's possible to engineer the jump drive of ships and give them a greater jump range. And also there's a new booster module, which adds another 10 light years on top of that. So basically you can get most ships up to a pretty good jump range now. It is a crate, casual. Yep. No, sorry to hear the video isn't showing properly. What's going on with it? Mickey, am I excited about what's coming in 2020? I'm not excited about what's coming in 2020 because I don't know what it is. I'm hopeful for it. I'm hoping it's going to be atmospheric landings, maybe space legs, I don't know. But other than that, I really have no idea what it could be. So, yeah, hard to be excited about it at the moment, but looking forward to finding out what it is. So, you're a Star Citizen backer. You've had your eye on Elite for, this is Son of Everything. Everything DC and Marvel. Oh, cool. I like both of those. Big comic fan as well. I love the Marvel movies. Not such a big fan of DC movies, dare I say it, although I love the DC animated movies and the DC comics. But yeah, you're a backer of Star Citizen. You've had your eye on Elite, but never jumped in. Why would you want to play it? So my first question would be, why are you a backer of Star Citizen? What is it that you... what is it about Star Citizen that appeals to you? I'm a backer of Star Citizen myself as well, but the reason I ask is just I want to get a feel of what it is you like in Star Citizen, and then we can see if there's any common ground between what you want in Star Citizen and what you could perhaps get out of Elite. What is it you like about the Star Citizen? Do you actually play it at the moment, or are you just a backer waiting for it to see further development? Hey there, Stuart. Nice to see you. How you doing, mate? I hope you're all good. Angry. I've never really... or at least I would hope I've never been a talking head for Frontier. I like to say what I think. I mean, I'm not an overly critical type of person. I don't just badmouth things for the sake of badmouthing things, but if I think something's not right, then I'll definitely say it. So yeah, I'd rather not just badmouth something off or, you know, shout about it. If constructive criticism, yeah, that's what it's about. Sounds like fun, Stuart. You've got that down to an art, though, haven't you now? Mac, I actually hear a lot of people say that. I guess, see how it goes in time. Maybe the upcoming events would be worthwhile. At J.H. Park, do I think it's too easy to make money now? No, I think the balance for making money is just right. I don't think Elite is about making money. I think Elite is about the activities you can do once you make the money. And artificially keeping the money down low, like they had for so many years, ruined the game for many people because it gated the game away. For me, the game isn't about the ride towards unlocking this and unlocking that in terms of, oh, at last I can afford an Asp Explorer, at last I can afford a crate, or at last I can afford an Anaconda. It's kind of by the way. That's kind of by the by. What the game is about are the things that you can actually do when you get those ships. So yeah, I think the balance for earning money is absolutely perfect right now. For many reasons. So you love the idea of being able to explore and find interesting things and people in the verse, especially into dogfighting aspect of it. So yes, you do play the game at the moment as well. So yeah, son, if you like exploring, and it depends what you mean by that, what you like looking for. But if you like finding interesting planets and interesting locations, nebula, maybe aliens, alien creatures, and scanning them, finding interesting looking vistas like mountain ranges and unusual planetary orbits and different types of star systems and things like that, then Elite Dangerous is really, really good when it comes to exploration. In fact, I'd say it's probably the best exploration game out there. Dogfighting, I'm not really into PvP myself, but Elite Dangerous has got a very, very good combat model and a very strong fan base and player base for PvP. So if you're looking for exploration and dogfighting, then yeah, I'd definitely say Elite is worth looking at. Hey, Kitten, thank you. Zabak, thank you. Angry Mosquito, no problem. People's compared me to Bored, but yeah, it depends on what videos people have watched, really. I mean, sometimes I think people just watch maybe my more positive videos, my more optimistic videos, and if they're the only videos they click on, maybe they click on like the new releases when a new update comes out, and they watch all my chapter 4 videos or all my beta videos for chapter 3 or something like that, and all they do is see me saying good things about Elite. And if they miss my other videos, then yeah, I can see why people probably say that. I do, and likewise, some people only watch my negative videos. I've had people calling me toxic because all they do is watch my negative videos. Oh, you've never got anything good to say about Elite. But yeah, Duchess, thank you very much for that. Really appreciated. Thank you. Okay, well, I'll catch you soon. Okay, take care. What was it like? What was it like voicing for the Obsidian Orbital Station? So J.H. Park, that was really good. The day that time we went up to Frontier, a group of us went up there. Frontier wanted us to all do a little bit of... they invited us up there to have a bit of a look around and do some voice lines for various different things in the background, like NPC comms chatter and things like that. I totally didn't expect to be asked to do the voicing for the station, so it was a really nice surprise. But yeah, it was pretty good. That was in Frontier's old building, but even then they had a nice little recording studio. So it was great to actually work with the Frontier audio team on that. Real pleasure. Stuart, Obsidian and the Toxic Shield. That's the best way to look at it. I can be both at once. That pleases both camps. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes, Angry. I don't take too much notice, to be honest, but there you go. People see what they want to see, and I think if sometimes they just watch one or two videos, they'll base their opinion on that rather than the entire content of the channel. So just the way it goes. Coffee sounds good. Right, well, let's leave these for the minute because we're doing a bit of random scanning. How far out do you need to go to find unexplored systems? We don't, not very far. Just don't go outwards, go upwards or downwards, and you'll find some undiscovered systems very, very quickly. Cookster Supreme, thank you very, very much. I'd like to listen to the live stream while at work. Well, I'm glad they give you something extra to do there. I hope they keep you a bit entertained while you're at work. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. When can we play Elite Dangerous on a tablet? Keith, I'd like to be able to play Elite Dangerous on a Switch. I don't know if the Switch is capable of it, but I'd be quite happy with that. Totally agree, Stuart. I think Digital Extremes has some of the best community interaction out there and a lot of the best information out there, and I think other companies could learn a lot from that, and that includes both Frontier as well as CIG. They could learn a lot from both of those two companies, and many others could learn a lot from Digital Extremes and how they interact with the community and how they show how to do work in progress, and they show how to display future content and what they expect to see from the game over the next months and years. So yeah, definitely probably one of the best examples out there by a long way. Alex, thank you. Do you think the wait till 2020 by Frontier for Elite is wise? The base game may move on to other things. Mistaken, my opinion. So yeah, thank you for that. Very much appreciated, and I do agree with you. I wouldn't say it's a mistake, but I would say it's a very, very big risk. I'd say it's a calculated risk. I doubt they've gone into this blind. A lot of it hinges on what these upcoming events are like and what the little mini updates are going to be like. This looks like an atmospheric icy body. I'm tempted to go look at that. Now, I think if they balance it right, if these events and little mini updates are good enough to keep people hanging around, and basically the impression I'm getting is that these events are going to be effectively Games Master type orchestrated events. They could actually be very good, and it's possibly enough that will keep the player base engaged until 2020. But like I say, I think it's a massive risk. I won't go as far as to say it's a poor decision or it's a mistake, because without knowing what they've actually got planned for 2020, yeah, it's very difficult to be certain on that. But yeah, risky, definitely a big risk. Orange Phoenix, thank you. Angry, no problem at all, it's totally fine. Leandro, thank you. Nice to see you here. Yeah, the last update was very good, Talix. I think Chapter 4... I think the reception to Chapter 4, let's put it that way, and the way... I've said it myself before, Chapter 4 finally made Elite feel like it was a fleshed out game. Yeah, it got rid of a lot of the placeholder type gameplay, specifically searching for unidentified signal sources, exploration and mining. They all now feel very well fleshed out. So I think that kind of leaves the game in a place where Frontier are a bit more confident in leaving it, I won't say untouched, but leaving it more or less untouched for a year. Without Chapter 4, I don't think they could have got away with saying, right, we're going to leave the game until 2020 without any major updates. Jefferson, Robo, that's the trouble. I wouldn't really want to hype up Elite and expect it to be atmospheric landings or space legs, because you know, you just don't know. Those seem to be the most likely options, but if it's not those things, then you know what the heck knows. There's going to be a lot of disappointed people, and I wouldn't even know what else to expect it to be at that point. But you know, I don't know. Do I think Frontier will try again for PlayStation VR with Elite? Who knows? I think performance is a real issue there. The game doesn't run particularly brilliantly on the PlayStation as it is. I think there's performance issues there. So trying to get it running with PSVR might be quite a problem. Son of everything. I'd say CIG provides one of the best roadmaps out there, but what Digital Extremes is doing in terms of direct community interactions is something any dev team should aim for, especially CIG. Yeah, can't argue with that. I think CIG definitely putting out a very good roadmap. The difference there is that they do chop and change it a bit, because obviously it's a game still in development, so some of the stuff they want to put in or intend to put in, they hit roadblocks one way or another and have to delay stuff and either remove it outright from the roadmap or delay it to a later point. So yeah, I've got nothing against the CIG roadmap in that sense. I think it's a very good one. What I do like is about the way Digital Extremes show their roadmap. It was a good one with last year's TennoCon. They basically showed all the major things that we can expect for the next year, and they were very confident with those sort of things. We know that they're going to happen, that they're not going to be unlikely to be delayed, and they're certainly very, very unlikely to be removed. But in that sense, comparing the roadmaps for CIG to Digital Extremes like for like is perhaps not really possible, because both games are in very different situations. But yeah, totally agree. Most dev teams could certainly learn a lot from Digital Extremes in what it means to communicate with your community. Yeah, Squadrons definitely need fleshing out a lot more. Hopefully that's going to be something that comes this year. Now, who knows? It's pure speculation here, but let's not forget that last year Chapter 4 did have two major cuts in it. It did have the carrier ships cut, and it did have Ice Planet's cut. So if I was a betting man, if I was going to speculate, I'd say that it's possible that maybe Frontier hit some problems with them. They needed extra development time on those two aspects, but that turned out to be a bit beneficial, because it just maybe give them some additional content to release during 2019 whilst there's nothing else for them to release. So if we got a surprise release this year of carrier ships and ice worlds, that'd be a nice addition, wouldn't it? Sean, where am I from? I'm from England, south of England. And James, you're very welcome. Thank you very much. Yeah, Stephen, exactly. If people spend the next year hoping for space legs and hoping for atmospheric landings, and it turns out not to be that, well, I guess there could be quite a big reaction. Would I be up for talk with some Star Citizen players? I don't quite know what you mean, Angry. Yeah, that's what I was getting at, with stuff within the roadmap getting delayed and put back, but I guess that's just part of their process. What is it that Frontier is doing in 2020 or out of the loop? So Awedo, what's happening is that there's no big updates in 2019 for Elite Dangerous. Traditionally we've had big updates almost every 3 to 6 months with Elite. We've had Horizons in 2015 or 2016 and 2017, and beyond in 2018. There's nothing large update wise coming in 2019. The next big update is 2020, and it's a paid expansion. It's a paid update. It's going to Frontier say it's the biggest update ever, but we don't know what it is. They haven't announced what it is. I'll catch you later, Larry. Brunello, hey there. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? Yeah, so the thing with Frontier wanting to release, but potentially releasing things incrementally, is that's what they did with Horizons, and I think they feel it didn't work. It's also possible that, let's speculate, if the 2020 update is a rewrite of the game, maybe they're rebuilding the game. That would be impossible to release incrementally. But, you know, who knows? We don't know what the update is, so... Yeah, Deco, 2 years development plus paid for. Got to be significant, I'd say. Definitely. Ooh, I haven't seen the interface console for the Railjack update in Warframe yet. You got me intrigued, Big Fist. I'm going to go check that out. Oh, I'd love to see accretion discs in Elite Dangerous on the black holes. If you want to see anything like that, have a look at Space Engine. That's got accretion disc on the black holes. We were looking at that the other day, so looks good. Yep, it's worth mentioning that again, as Stuart says there in Twitch chat. It's worth keeping in mind that Elite isn't completely abandoned. People keep saying Elite's in maintenance mode, and basically maintenance mode means doing the absolute bare minimum to keep the game running. Just keep the servers on and you don't do anything else. And that's not what's happening this year. Frontier have got at least 3 updates coming this year, or at least 2. An update coming every 3 to 4 months. These are small updates, and they've got planned events and other things going on as well. So the game's definitely being worked on. There's still stuff going out, and as Stuart points out there in chat, Frontier have said that there should be news coming this month in April. They said in their last forum post that expect some more information in the coming month. So coming month, I would imagine, should be April. We're in it now, so yeah. Yeah, Uptown could be a rewrite. Could be a rewrite. Have we got an Earth-like here? Nope. We've got an ammonia world though. Oh no, ammonia or water world? Looks like a water world. An ammonia water world, that'd be weird, wouldn't it? Raptor, thank you very, very much for that. Very kind of you. Appreciated, thank you. Let's see what ammonia world we got here. Okay, Timothy. Okay, God, I'm tripping over my words. Okay, I'll see you later, and take care. All right. I'll see you soon. Yeah, Sean. I'm not saying it is a rewrite. Far from it. I'm just saying it could be a rewrite. The point is, no one knows what it's going to be. All we know is that it's taken 2 years to develop, which would imply that it's a significant update. So, yeah, who knows? Just a rewrite is one of the things people are speculating on. But I'm not saying that is what it is, because I absolutely have no clue what it is. So, Gustavo, the crate I'm flying has got 60 light year jump range, and it took very little work to get that, very minimal work. It was about an hour and a half to unlock the FSD booster of the Guardians, and very minimal engineering, because I literally only used one engineer, Felicity Farseer, which you can unlock right at the start of the game. So absolute minimal engineering there. I probably spent about an hour to an hour and a half collecting the materials needed. I did it all within about a week's worth of gameplay, starting from a brand new account and getting up to this Crate Phantom. Raptor, I did mention your donation just now. I did thank you. I'm pretty sure I did. Forgive me if I didn't. I'm pretty sure I did. Thank you, though. But yeah, again, thank you very, very much for that, Raptor. Very kind of you, and certainly appreciated. Right, I can't find this ammonia world. Okay, thank you. I'll catch you soon, okay? Glad you enjoyed the videos. Ah, okay, Raptor. I guess there's a bit of a delay there on the stream. Ah, there it is. I've passed over it a few times. This has been pretty elusive, this. There it is. There you are. There you are. So not an ammonia world, definitely a water world, but let's go have a look. Let's go have a look at that. Looks like we've got a whole bunch of ice worlds clustered together here as well, doesn't it? Might be worth having a look at this as well, depending on how close the moons are to the gas giant. Trying to find some decent looking vistas. Starlost, wow, thank you. Thank you very, very much for that. I can't quite read that message. It came up a little bit small. Give me 2 seconds because I want to see what that message you put on there with that. Give me 2 seconds, everyone. I'm just going to log into my account over here on Streamlabs. I haven't had a look at the new Star Citizen update yet, Citizen Fox, but do keep an eye out on it. I plan to take a look next week if I can fit it in. Yeah, Ross, I haven't done any content on Distant Worlds 2 for quite a while. I've been away on holiday for a week, and then when I got back the past week, I haven't really done much with Elite in terms of Distant Worlds 2. I've been catching up with other things, so it means I've fallen behind a bit with Distant Worlds, but it's definitely still going, and I'm trying to catch up now. Starlost, again, thank you very, very much. Lovely message there. Thank you for that. Very much appreciated. Sorry it took a while for me to actually read that message, but I couldn't see it on the screen here because it's very small text. Well, it's on my little preview window, but I've just logged in to see that, so thank you. Triton, I'd definitely like to see supernovas and things like that into the game. I don't know how they'd actually really work, but it would be nice to see them. There we go, that's what I was looking for. It looks like there might be a moon very close to this. So we want to go to B3B as well, I think. Let's go have a look at that water world first. Ah, nice find, Joseph. Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. Is there a justification for your exploration dollars discoveries being instantly credited just like the codex? So, money isn't instantly credited, Becca. It goes as into a voucher here, which we then need to hand in. At least I don't think it's instantly credited, is it? Normal exploration data certainly isn't. Alex, where do I find the songs? Various different places. A lot of it's licensed content. Some of it you can get from YouTube, other of it from other places. But if you look at the artists listed in the video description there, do a Google search on them and you'll definitely find them there. Yeah, Elite Meat. Shame I couldn't get to that this year, Raptor. Maybe next year, but should be good. For anyone wondering, Elite Community Meet is happening this month, happening very soon now actually, in Manchester, UK. Maybe if Raptor's really kind, he could go get a link for the community meet details. I think they've still got a few tickets left, so if anyone wants to go along last minute and they're either near Manchester or could make it to Manchester for that weekend, and check out the link and see what you think. I hear these community events are very, very good. I always hear good things about them. Personally, I'm going to LaveCon myself this year, which is happening a little bit later on, but Elite Meet is very, very soon now. There we go, there's the link. Thank you very much for that, Raptor. So yeah, if anyone's in the UK, near Manchester perhaps, and fancy going along for a meetup, then have a look at the link there. Now, Frontier staff are going to be there as well. Not in an official capacity as such, in the sense that I don't believe they're doing any panels or showing off any content or anything like that, but there are a bunch of Frontier staff going there. So if you want to meet some Frontier staff and have a chat with them, then the community meet will be a very good place to do that. ORP. Have I played the older Elite games? So I've spent a ton of time on Frontier Elite 2 on my Amiga. It's probably one of my favourite games from my childhood. Very, very nice game. I didn't play any of the other Elite games though. Joseph, thank you. If you want to drop that into the Discord channel, if you're a member over there, then do that by all means, and maybe I'll have a look with my other account that's near Colonia there. Are there any classic ships I'd like to see added in 2019-2020? Definitely the Panther Clipper. Gecko. I'd like to see. Too many to list. There's loads of old ships. Pretty much all of them, I think, have got a room to be in Elite Dangerous. So I guess we'll see where Frontier go with that. What do I make of the new forums? I think the new forums look really good. I think they've done a good job with them. Is the Void Opal Rush still going? I believe it's still going, yes. And as far as I know, there's no intent on stopping it just yet. It's a regular part of the gameplay. The good thing is Frontier have said it is intended gameplay. It's not an exploit or anything like that, so there's really no reason to remove it. Taladir, have you missed it? Has Frontier announced anything new so far? So it depends on what the last bit of information you found or heard from Frontier actually was. Did you hear about the fact that the next big update for Elite Dangerous is in 2020? Have you heard that? Oh wow, that's a bit further away then. I was expecting, so we're not going in that direction. Right, let's keep going. Let's keep travelling here. So at this rate, I probably won't be catching up with Distant Worlds 2 anytime soon, but we can certainly lag behind. It doesn't really matter, does it? So yeah, there is going to be new stuff this year, Taladir. There's updates coming every 3 to 4 months. They're small updates, minor updates. There should hopefully be one coming sooner rather than later. What are we now? We're over 2 months since Frontier made the announcement, so I'd imagine within the next few months we'll probably see something. But there is meant to be news this month on something. So yeah, Frontier say keep our ears out. We should hear news in April. Hey there, Dr. Digital. Jack, max jump range. The ship is 60 light years. Thank you, Sarah Kraus. Ah, Raptor, tickets sold out. Well, sorry if I got anyone's hopes up there. I thought there were still a few tickets left for Elite Meet. I'm glad to see it though, I guess. It means it's going to be, should be pretty epic there. If you can afford to get a Crate Phantom, I'd suggest definitely sell the Asp Explorer. The Crate Phantom's a much better ship. Come on, hopefully we're going to find something very nice soon. So we're 4 jumps away from the bookmarked location. That will hopefully have a rather pleasant point of interest there, because these locations that are bookmarked by Distant Worlds group, Distant Worlds organisers, usually do have some nice locations. So hopefully this one's going to be worthy of the trip. Yeah, that's probably the only thing I would say, Dr. Digital. The Asp Explorer does have a really nice canopy. Deviant Gamer, developer rather. It depends what you want from the ships. Hellfire, yeah, I'm playing on the PC here. But I do play on the PlayStation version as well. I've got a PlayStation 4, so... Yep, I think the FSS fits perfectly well into Elite, Chris. I think it's a very good addition to the game. I've really got nothing bad to say about it, really. I think the only thing I would say is that the controlling the FSS, the interface, is not very good if you're using a HOTAS. It's very clunky, and I'd wish they'd made a few more concessions, or additions, shall we say, for the FSS scanner for when you're in VR. Other than that, I think it's great. Angry, I have seen Spectrum, yes, I'm a member there. I backed to the game Star Citizen on the first day before it even went to Kickstarter. So I backed that when it was still on its own website. Chubby, Star Citizen 3.5, I'll be looking at that next week, so keep an eye out for that. Yeah, Starscream Elite's fine on the PlayStation 4. Works very well. It does have some performance issues, especially on the vanilla version, but other than that, it's pretty good. Alright, are we here? 2 more jumps. All these systems to scan. Thank you, ISO. Yeah, keep an eye out for it. Hopefully that'll be next week. Assuming it all works, of course. Sometimes I have trouble getting updates working on Star Citizen on my setup for some reason. Right, look at this. We got a beautifully coloured nebula coming up. What's my opinion on Brexit? I think the whole thing's absolute crazy mess. Angry. I think pretty much everyone in the world thinks that at the moment. How do I control my camera for the exterior? I use a HOTAS. I've got the exact same setup on the camera in terms of key bindings as I have for flying the ship. So effectively I can control the camera as though I'm flying a ship. Yeah, Bob, that's the entire reason I won't explore in an anaconda. Ooh, look at this. I think we got some really nice colours here. Oh, come on, we want this. Let's back up there. I think we got some nice visuals incoming. Yep, when I'm not recording, I definitely love to use VR, Deviant Developer. I think Elite's one of the best games you can use in VR. Connor. So the visuals I've got here, default visuals. So if the game's looking good, that's purely down to the game itself, not me. I haven't used any mods here or anything like that, so. Let me try and get back to that star again and let's see. No, let's fly past it. Because as we jumped into the system here, the star, the graphics from the star there against the backgrounds look really, really nice. Let's see if we can capture that again. We've got to get that same angle, haven't we? Thomas, what's my favourite space movie? Interstellar, probably one of them. There we go. I can't quite recapture that angle I had when I come in the system here, but nonetheless, nice colours here. So sauerkrauts, you need some engineering and a Guardian FSD booster, and you're about to get your Asp Explorer up to at least another 10 light years on that. This is a gorgeous area, isn't it? Is there any planets here? Yep, let's do a bit of scanning. So big one, I'm actually near the Galactic core. There's a gas giant around here somewhere. May have some moons. Oh, damn. Now we've got that discovered any actually mark its location. It's not too far away, so let's go there. Who's the best FSD engineer? You can go to Felicity